let's use the green one because it's a little bit longer. Let's use the cleanup brush and let's use number 4 oval. Hi, today we were using forms. My client, Carly, my friend, is letting me play.
Hello.
I'm not going to narrate throughout the whole thing, but let's have some fun. Let's do some base first. Let's prep and base. And hopefully we will not be here at midnight. We won't be here at midnight.
I wouldn't mind if we were.
If all else fails and I have a lot of problems, we'll just go back to Gel X.
We're gonna give it the good college try.
Oh yes, the good college try. We are prepping with Light Elegance as usual. I'm doing a double prep with tack and then using Power Bond so that we can always have good adhesion. Carly came in with 5 weeks of retention because she was sick and couldn't make it in. And only lost 1 nail, and that was last night because she hit her hand.
I feel so special. I get to be part of the voiceover.
You do. Did I dehydrate this hand?
I think you did.
Well, we're going to do it again.
You got oily. Got oily nail beds.
I did leave her nails a little bit longer just so that I have more room to prop up the nail form underneath. But more likely than not, if you have someone that you need to use a nail form on, someone that has really short bitten nails, there's no nail to prop it up against, which is a somewhat trickier situation, and one that I'm sure I will find myself in, but for right now, we're giving ourselves a little bit more room to play. You can go ahead and switch. My back hurts. It doesn't hurt, it's tired. So I need to build up my abs. I'm talking to you, not the camera.
Oh. I was like, what?
I mean, that is something that I would say on camera anyway, but...
I mean, have you tried push-ups or planks?
Planks, yes. I actually canceled my Pilates membership. I still have 10 sessions left, but I found I was modifying the moves too much to the point where they weren't effective, because when you're doing it on the reformer, you have to use too much of your leg muscles.
Yeah.
And I'm having problems with my hamstring on my left side, which makes it difficult to get any leverage without extreme pain. So I can't push myself up into bridge. I can do it on the floor though. So with EOS, I'm going to see if I can get into some of their mat Pilates classes. And if I can motivate myself to do something at home.
I find jumping jacks also really effective.
For your core?
Yeah. Because it uses every part of you. It's more intense jogging.
Right. I hate jogging.
Yeah, me too. But I find jumping jacks to be fun.
All right, so these are our forms. I'm gonna move your hand back a second. These are our forms, nice and holographic, because that's a necessity. But when you peel it off, the little circle comes away. You want to separate it and then pinch it at the tip, making sure that that center line, which is in red, goes straight down the center. Then you're going to take it and you're going to tell your client to relax.
I'm nervous.
Uh-huh. And you're going to prop it up underneath the nail and affix it to the side. Then you want to turn the hand and you want to release it because it's not on right. And then make sure that the line is coming straight down from the center of the nail and it lines up with the finger itself and not necessarily the direction of the nail, because the nail could be going off center, but you want the line to go in line with the finger so that the nail that you build is straight. And then once you check to make sure that it's, turn your hand. You don't want the form pointing down, but you don't want it going up at an angle either. You want it coming down so that you've got that apex going and then it slightly dips down as it comes over the edge. And then once you have it lined up properly, you can pinch it a little bit further underneath so that you get that nice rounded barrel. I'm going to build one nail at a time. It would help if I actually took out the hard gel before I got started. So I'm using Paola Baron, and I'm using my number 4 oval brush from Light Elegance. I'm going to take a good amount of hard gel, and we're going to first build out the extension. Actually, I lied. I'm going to go in from the top, wiggle it back and forth so that you get a good bead of gel on the nail and slightly push it up towards the proximal nail fold. Then, as you would do any other hard gel application or builder gel, you want to slightly coax it down and build out the length of the nail. If you need to add more hard gel, make sure that you press it down into the gel that's there so that you don't create any air bubbles. And then just continue down the length of the nail. Now Carly gets almond-shaped nails. So we're going to round it out, make it a little bit more narrow as it reaches the tip. And then we're going to take a cleanup brush and try to adjust the sides. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to be filing it afterwards anyway. I'm just lightly pulling the brush up the nail to level it out. You want to make sure that we have an apex. Once it is cured, you can always go back in and add more. Right now, we just want to make sure that we get the basis of the shape of the nail. Go ahead, pop your hand. Now we're going to go to the other side. Now, if you need extra stability, these forms are kind of thick, so you don't really need it. But if you need extra strength, you place it behind. You could also tear this in half if you're not building out a really long nail. No. Theoretically, you want to rip it evenly.
I got a heat spike.
Carly likes the heat spikes because Carly is strange. If you get a heat spike, you should remove your hand and put it back in. But Carly likes the pain.
I know, it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now for this one, I'm going to just build out the extension first. I'm going to just come around the edge. I'm going to do a pretty thin layer because I'm going to flash cure it. Generally speaking, with hard gel, you want to cure it 100% before you move on. But this is going to give us a little bit more stability so that we don't have to hold the form as we're working. So I'm just going to connect the form to the nail to start. I'm not going to keep that underneath the light because we are not going to cure the entire pot. That would be bad. I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. You can also do a slip layer if you're familiar with using hard gel or builder gels. It's just a very thin coating of the product on the nail first, and that helps the product level. But I find that I have more of a likelihood of the product bleeding into the sidewalls and the cuticle if I put a slip layer on first, so I generally don't bother. Okay. So now we're going to take this one off and take a look at it. You just peel it away from the top of the skin, pinch it from underneath, and then we've got our nail. There is a bit of a shallow spot here, so I'm going to add some more in. I have noticed, at least with doing my own nails, that hard gel is a lot more durable. You don't need to build it up as thick as you would with soft gel. So you can build them a little bit thinner than you ordinarily would. Do not build it on the skin. I'm going to attempt to form the rest of the nails. Well, the remaining 3, I'll do the thumb separate, just because of the way it lays in the lamp. But I'm going to attempt to get the form set up on the rest of her fingers before we move on. And then any issues we have with the shape of the nail, we can file afterwards. That one's a lot better. All right. I'm going to see if we can use the same form for her next finger. I doubt it because it's wider. I try to save supplies where I can, if it makes sense to. So one of the benefits of using hard gel is because it doesn't really level. You can do multiple nails at once. So I'm going through and I'm preparing all of her nails for structure, and then I'll go through and build out the entire nail. Okay, now she can go in the lamp. Okay, now that we've built the, we've connected the paper form, we're going to go ahead and build out the nail as before. Okay, we're going to alternate hands. So I'm going to go finger to finger. So go ahead. Please. Thank you.
Okay.
stuck to my glove again.
There's still one more sticker.
I know. I'm not changing it yet. Preparation is the mother of invention.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Preparation is the mother of invention.
Oh, okay. Oops, I touched my shirt. My bad.
It's okay, I'm gonna file anyway.
My bad.
Okay, so we're gonna look at the structure. We've definitely got some dips. So we're gonna go ahead and level that out before we clean up and file. Because we don't want to file it so much that we run out of product. So we add some where we need it, and then we'll go ahead, cure again, and then do some cleanup filing.
Man, I'm so relaxed right now.
Good. So if you were tense, I'd be apologetic.
No. I feel very sleepy right now.
Please don't fall asleep.
No, I know.
Okay. Now we get to clean up and shape the nails. You can switch.
Listen, the timer wasn't ready.
Oh. Oh God. Everything always hurts.
I'm a rule follower to a fault.
Actually, I have a dust collector. Let's use it. At least that's not my
My
head.
shelf!
At least that wasn't my head.
So, lady, I spent a long time putting that shelf up.
Listen, lady, I helped.
I think you put the shelves up. I just held them in place. I was like so ready.
It's like, give it back. No, you just stopped it. Okay, well, that wasn't recording. I went, I finished shaping her nails with the carbide bit. I then went in with the sanding bit to smooth it out, to get rid of all the notches, and then using the cuticle bit, which you've seen me use a lot of times. It is still attached to the drill bit, the cuticle safety bit. Went in underneath, and I made sure that it was level underneath so that there's no ridge that she might feel as it's growing out. The next video will be the design, but for now that's going to do it. So thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.